Mikel, good evening as always. I think the first question I just have to ask you is, I saw your sort of joy when Martinelli scored, and again, of course, when Pepe scored so late on. Did you really think contextually you really understood the importance of the victory for the team?
Well, yes, it was a crucial moment for us because we wanted to go into the final day having every chance to be in Europe next season, and in order to do that, we knew that we had to win today and wait to some results. And with the way the game was developing and we were running out of time, it looked difficult, but at the end we found a way to do it.
I just want to ask about the different spells within the game, because there was a spell of dominance from your team, which even Roy Hodgson after the final whistle was very open in saying that you were all over them in terms of the first half. But then there seemed to be a sort of a stretch where the dominance was lost within the game. What was the sort of change in momentum?
Well, the change in momentum, it was with the things that we did really well in those periods, and then when we stopped doing those things, we started to play the game we wanted to play, apply the plan that we wanted to do, avoid what they want to do, and when you do that, you are under control. We had the chances and we had the dominance in the game. The moment we conceded the goal after losing the ball and making an unnecessary foul in a really dangerous area, we conceded the goal, and after that we just lost it. We started to give balls away, we didn't look composed at the back doing our build-up, and we look uncertain. And when that happens, it's long balls, second balls, duels, 50-50 balls, and they are much better than that and us, including the set pieces. So I think with the changes, we got that control back much better. We were more composed, we were playing in the final thirds without creating much, I must say, but at the end, in two great actions, we managed to win the game.
My final question for you, Mikel, today would just be, Martinelli seems to be, amongst the fans especially, pushing especially for a start, another impact off the bench again today. How close is Gabriel Martinelli to starting in Euros?
Very close, and he needs to keep fighting to be closer and closer. We need to understand where the boys are and the phase and the development and what they have done already this season and last season. And I know that we want to play with 11 academy players and under 20, but guys, who is doing that? And I think we've done it more than anybody, and they're going to have the chances. They're earning their chances, not that we just giving the chances. They're absolutely earning the chances, and it's a joy to have them with us.
Thank you as always, Mikel and Sec Jenny.
Thanks, JD. We'll go to Sam Dean from The Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel. When the team lost to Villarreal and went out, it felt like there's a big despair and the season was over. It's now 4 league wins in a row. Do you think almost that feeling then has liberated or strengthened the team, because you've responded so well as a group?
Well, I've said you have to win the football matches to prove that you have reacted as a team, but the reaction and the pain in that dressing room it still hurts. And I think that's what we are using in the final games to show everybody and show ourselves that we could have done better, but that we're not going to give up, and that we want to challenge up to the last day to give ourselves a chance to be back in Europe and have the opportunity again to go.
And just quickly on that Odegaard pass for Gabby's goal, I suppose that was the sort of quality you'd expect from someone on loan from Real Madrid, and a lot of fans will be thinking, let's keep that, please. What do you reckon about that?
That is his quality. He's able to do that, and that connection with those runners from the opposite side is something that he's really good at, and he finds in the right moment the right timing to do it, and Gabby as well to manage that ball, because it wasn't easy at all to try to control that ball, put it down and score the way he's done it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sam. We'll go to Jim Conlon from RCB Sports.
Hi, Mikel. I suppose, Mikel, many times this season for Arsenal, come injury time, it's gone the other way, where teams have got goals and dug out draws or dug out results against you. How nice was it to have the tables turn on this occasion and to win a game in injury time?
Well, you saw me in the touchline, so happy when you are able to win the game in the last minutes. It's always really pleasing, because as well it shows the team how much they wanted and they believe up to the last whistle. So really good.
And I suppose lastly for me, Mikel, I suppose we all know it takes time for certain foreign players when they come to another league to sort of settle. And we've seen flashes or moments in the past from Nicolas Pepe. Do you think he's finally beginning to settle now as a Premier League player? And are we going to see more and more of this consistency from him going forward?
Well, I am very encouraged and positive to think that way for two reasons. One, because he's come a long way in terms of consistency and what he's producing in games, not in the Premier League, but what he's done in Europe this season. And the second one, because he's changed his mindset. He wants to look at every action. He wants to look at every post-match reflection that we do with him individually. He wants to work and he wants to be the best. And when that happens and he has the talent that he has, I think is a really good mixture.
Cheers, Mikel.
Thank you.
George Chessons from PA.
Hi, Mikel. Does it matter what European competition you could potentially be in next season? You know, you sort of got no preference at the minute. You just want to have European football next season for the players.
Well, we want to be in the Europa League if I can have the chance to decide, finish as high as possible on that table, and be in Europe.
And just in terms of Roy, I'm not sure if you shared a moment with him at the end, but obviously you paid tribute to him yesterday. Obviously, I think that was before his announcement, an incredible career. And obviously, you've given him the last defeat at Selhurst Park.
Yeah, but I think that's not the relevant thing. I think it was great timing to get the crowd back at the stadium, because what they did to him, I think it was really emotional and nice and totally deserved. So yeah, I apologize for that, but what he's done in his career, it's incredible. It's not about what happened tonight.
Okay, last couple. Matt Dunn from the Express.
Hi, Mikel. There's been a lot of unrest around the club since the Super League stuff. How important is it on that last day of the season that the fans unite and get behind the team?
Yeah, you can see today, it was, honestly, it was touching just being in the dressing room before the game, just listening to them, singing, creating an atmosphere. This is how we've grown up, and as a player, there's nothing better than that. So I'm sure they will turn down, support the team, and we need to create, again, that strong connection with the fans, because I believe that if we have them on board, really on board behind the team, I think we're going to have a really good moments together.
Thanks, Matt. And finally, we'll go to Andy Dillon from the Sun.
Hi, Mikel. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hiya. Sometimes in the past, Arsenal have been accused of lacking kind of mental durability and strength of character. I just wonder if you could tell me a bit about the character they're showing at the moment and the character and strength of character they'll need for Sunday, because it's going to be a very, very nervous day, isn't it?
Yes, but we have to handle with that situation. If somebody would say to us in November, December, when we're in the position that we're in, to have the chance in the last game to qualify for Europe, would say you are crazy. But we've done it. I think what the results and the number of points that we have managed to get in those months, we have earned the right to be in that position, and now it's time to deliver on the final day, but unfortunately it's not in our hands.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you soon.